All right, bud. I'll see you later, man. Well, welcome back, everybody. I just stopped by the co-op here to see an old buddy of mine from growing up. We are back here in Farming Simulator 25, and we are starting a new adventure today. So we, as you can see, have no money in the bank and just a simple pickup truck here. I recently was, coming to close contact with my granddad again. He had to go in the nursing home. I was helping him move and reacclimate and such, and he let me know that he did sell a lot of his farm because he went into debt. He's in severe debt, but he wants me to take over the farm and kind of keep it in the family, the brunt part of it. And I told him I would. And then he dropped the bomb on me and said, "Well, by a little debt I meant $1.2 million. That's more money than I've ever seen in my entire life." So I told him I'd come out here. I sold everything. I sold my apartment. I paid a little bit on the debt. It was like 1.3 million, and I think I got it down to like 1.1 and an odd number. Um, but I only thing I really am bringing out here with me is the clothes on my back, a few bags in the back of my stuff. My truck here, which is an F350 dually. I have some Bradford built flatbeds and boxes underneath, and a fuel transfer pump and such for the farm. Um, I really haven't been to this place since I was like a kid. I don't even remember what all he has. I know he has like a bunch of deer. He was a deer guy, but he did have a lot of implements that were not deer. He had a bunch of New Holland stuff. If I can't really remember. We're about to go see though. Pull off on the PDA here. He's actually in the northeastish corner. See, like back when I was a kid, he owned a lot more than this. Now he owns about 3 fields, this grass pasture out here, a few bigger pastures for his cattle, and the main farm, of course. Um, used to he owned like I believe all the way up here. He owned all this, and he of course had to sell it in his old age. He couldn't do it no more. But from what he told me, he had corn planted at 81 and soybeans in field 94. So that gives us something to harvest this year. And then he said 88 he rented out to a fella, and then the fella backed out on it. So he just has parsnips grown in that field. Very strange. So we're gonna have to be dealing with that. We have no date on these fields. When I asked him, "Hey, you ever got the soil tested?" He goes, "You could test soil." He goes, "Yeah, no, the soil's good." Oh, grandpa. And he couldn't, tell me any numbers per se, but we're kind of just gonna wing it this time around and hope to God we can afford, some soil maps and probably gonna have to upgrade a lot of equipment. He was an old feller. He didn't like upgrading. He hated the idea of getting rid of his equipment, but sometimes you just got to. But I'm just gonna get in the truck here and we'll start up and I will talk as we're driving to the farm. I kind of know about how to get there. I think we take, by the way, this is the co-op. I just should put that out there. That's the livestock barn over there. It's actually owned by a childhood friend of mine. I came here all the time as a kid, um, and stayed with him. But heck, I haven't been here since I was like 13 years old, man. I've not been here since I was a young teenager. Life got in the way. You're doing my own business ventures and such, but I'm back, and that's all that matters, really. And let's see, I don't want to, get a speeding ticket. Oh yeah, look at that house there. That's a nice house. A lot of cattle farmers out here, I'm noticing. Let's see, we need to take a right up here at the stop sign. But yeah, it's a very cattle focused county. A lot of livestock here, a lot of row crop. But I don't think it'll be too bad to get into it. Everyone's real friendly out here, especially if you're related to someone. Um, and oh Lord, I'm gonna be blown through and hit that dude's mailbox. Is that a mailbox? What is that? Now I'm curious. Warning: fiber optic cable routes. Oh, Missouri one call system. Okay, that's what that is. So what? This is 30th Street. Let's see. Should be right, and there should be like a little trail up to the left up here. that is where... Oh, I see the farm from here, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, look at that. I see it. Oh, this is fenced in. Over here to my left. This is the grass field I was talking about. This is gonna be where we're probably getting grass. And oh, there's the entrance to it, but let me pull in here. It looks like someone left the gate open. That is certainly strange. I have not been here. He must have left it open before he left. Was gonna cut hay and just never could. Let's close that up and latch it back shut. There we go. And we'll continue on to the farm. I need to wash the truck. It is getting disgusting. Slowly down. Really need to build up a better field. Well, not field entrance really, but a driveway. It's a little rough right there. Here to our right, though, is our soybean plot. Here to our left is more of the pasture. Look at that lake out there. There's a deer out there, of course. But wow, look at this place here. We can keep going down this road to get to our other plot, but this is the farm. Oh, Lord. Look at this place here. This is a classic-looking American farm, man. Oh, bro. Hey, he's still got his bin sites. Oh, wow. He's had these since before I was born, dude. These are some old bins. Oh, look at the look at the state they're in. You know, I never got why he only grew 2 crops. Why does he have 5 silos? Another question, why didn't he just get 2 big silos? I mean, who knows? But yeah, like I said, he really did not like the idea of getting rid of stuff. So he's even got an old versatile. Yeah, versatile auger. Oh god, it's one of the old PTO ones. And of course, he does not have the safety grade on it. My goodness, no wonder. I said no. Imagine not. What was that guy? There was actually a guy. I'm gonna tell a story. I saw this on TikTok. There was a guy actually do that. He actually chopped his leg off. So, children, that's why you keep the safety grade on the harvester, or not harvester, auger. His old farmhouse is still standing. I'm pretty sure. Let's look through the window. My room is still nice in the way it was. Oh, that picture's not the same. Oh, Lord. Grandpa really did not change nothing after all these years, but I guess the best thing to do now is a farm tour. We have the farmhouse. Won't really go into there for privacy reasons. Don't want y'all snooping. Let's see here. I think I have the keys to this stuff. Let's see. I think he said it was a blue one. There we go. Oh my goodness. This is oh wow, dude. A John Deere 7700 combine. This thing right here is a classic. I gotta get inside. Look at this thing. I'm so shocked. I'm shocked he still has it. Wow, and he kept it in good shape. Did he? Oh, he almost hit the wall when he pulled this in here. I'm honestly shocked he still has it, man. Let's turn on some lights in here real quick. There we go. And then, oh, Grandpa. I knew he would have never done this. He never would have gotten rid of the old truck. He bought this thing brand new. I think he's had it repainted a few times over the years, and stuff. But like, yeah, he bought this thing brand new. This is a 77 model. He bought it new in 77, I think, because that's when his farm really took off. Let's look here in the inside. Oh, his old cowboy hat. He left it. Oh, wow. I'll have to ask him if he still wants it, but wow, he wore that thing I was wondering, I thought he put it in his bag, but do you leave any goodies in here for us? Probably not. Oh man, gotta love them old manual windows. Oh wow. Wow, oh wow. What a classic. Classic old pickup truck. Um, let's see. So that's got this barn underway. We'll probably pull our truck right in here. It's perfect. I swore he used to have another truck. I think he used to have like a big Chevy at one time. Like a big old 4-wheel drive Chevy. I'll have to ask you whatever happened to it, but I swore he had 2 trucks. He had one that he pulled his big old he pull all of his gravity wagons with and stuff. And oh wow, like I just stepped into a time machine. We have a John Deere 250 sprayer. Wow, 250 sprayer. It looks like a John Deere 435 bale. Round baler. Again, that is old right there. Look at them old collection. I think that what do you call these right here, guys? Put in the description or comments below. I mean, are these collecting discs or what? I mean, I'm not too knowledgeable when it comes to stuff. I mean, I know a lot, but not a lot. But I'm actually not sure what were these for. I'm assuming just to help collect windrows a bit better. And wow, this is an old one. An Oliver 76 drill with a John Deere 7006 row. That's a heck of a planting lineup there. And wow, I believe that is a newer system he's got up there for the fertilizer boxes. Looks like an auger system. That is very fancy. I know he wasn't against upgrading stuff, so here we are. Oh, he is not going to be. I'm not going to tell him he did this. Oh wow. This is an old John Deere 1600 chisel plow, and it looks like he might have made a little bit of a mistake when pulling in here with his backing skills. He backed right into his old Oliver disc. He's not gonna be happy. That's why I'm not telling him. We're not telling him he did that. He'll never know. We'll just put a new one on. It's not like he's coming out anyway. We'll just put on a new one, and he'll never know. He'll never know. But let's continue on. Oh, here's all of his front end loader stuff: his bale spike, his pallet forks, and his bucket. See, he just repainted some of this stuff. He was big about repainting stuff. I remember as a kid, he used to keep gallons of paint and spray paint so he could keep everything looking spiffy. I think this is one of the hog barns. Jump fence here. Yeah, this is an old hog barn. He hasn't done hogs, cows, and stuff in like I think 5 or 6 years. He just got tired of them, couldn't handle them no more. There's a lot of work behind them. Oh, the old fuel barrel. Let's see. Is it? Let's see. Where's the gauge on this thing? There's got to be a gauge. Well, looks like we're testing the old way. Ugh. Well, it didn't ding that loud, so that must mean it's full. At least as full as I can reach. I'm not a very tall human being, but doing. There we go. um, but anyway, it looks like he has his two. I think these are two. Yeah, he had them set up for two. I think he this is where he would fatten up his hogs, from what I remember. Yeah, 5 or 6 years. He hasn't done it in a while. We can actually, contact the delivery. This thing holds about 50 hogs, but hogs are not cheap. I mean, for 3-month-old hogs, you're looking at like 300, well, from 100 to $300 each a head. And we have $2,500. And oh, wow, there's his old bale trailer. Wow, that's an oldie. Wow, that tells you how old it is. Look at the decal. It's like the old John Deere decal. Now it's they flip the colors. Oh yeah, here comes the what I call the junkyard of the farm. He has all of his just old Why? Dude, why? What is this? Oh, this is oh my god, Stafford. He died like years ago. He died when I was still a kid. My god, Grandpa has his old truck still. Oh, yeah, old Stafford died like back in 2003, I think. He died a long time ago. He was a good guy. He was a contractor though. He built a lot of these sheds, I think, for Grandpa. And there's his old truck. Here's his old manure spreader. This is a International 540, I believe, but this is his, let's see. I think this is his weaning barn for his calves. Let's see. Let's look around. Yeah, this definitely is. No animals. The water's full. It must be a roof leak or something. Or maybe I don't know if he had any calves in here recently. I know he did. He never told me. He said he stopped doing hogs, but he said he was dabbling in cattle still. But he didn't own any. He said like he was letting a buddy's cattle feed. But wow, this is where like he would wean them off of their mother, of course. Wow, pretty impressive. I think right here. Over here was the main cow hay barn. Oh, in there we see more equipment. It looks like an old New Holland 11.6, 116, 116 Haybine. I think that's what that is, and an H&S windrow. Slash tedder maybe. I don't know. We have a Geel feeding wagon there, but wow, look at this pasture though. Oh, there's his manure heap. Wow, look at all this land, man. We still haven't even looked through all of it. Is that an old tractor over there? Well, let me come back through here and close up all these fences. We have you know what? We'll check out another barn before we go over that way. Um, this barn he built fairly not too many years ago because it is still in pretty good shape. My goodness, what is it? What? Why? Why do we have a bucket of like muddy water just out here? Wow. This was Grandpa's workshop, and oh man, he still does have all the old. He has all the old tractors. Oh no, oh, Grandpa. Let's not look at tractors. Let's look at this first. We have a John Deere 500 grain cart, two Parker 4000 wagons. Here's the headers. The John Deere 643 corn header. Looks like it. Yes, it's 6 row. And then is John Deere 218 bean head or grain head. But oh my goodness, look at this lineup of tractors. We have I'm not shocked he still has this. He had this when I was a kid. The John Deere 4440. Man, this thing was a beast. Front wheel assist, 150 horsepower, I think. Oh wow, he loved this thing. This thing was his baby. Then he has the tractor. I'm pretty sure. I think trying to think, was the first tractor he bought the 4020 or 3020? I can't remember. But the next tractor we have on the lineup, this one he has had for a while, is his 4020, and God forbid he ever put a cab on it. It still has just the old canopy on it. The old 4020, man. This was like his everything tractor. He did everything with this old girl here. Wow. Brings back memories. But then next and finally, we have the 3020. This was his hay work tractor. And for some reason, front end loader tractor. He insisted that this was the best front end loader tractor you could ever have to pick up bales. We better not be making big old 180 bales is all I got to say. We'll probably stick to the smaller bales. Probably stick to the smaller bales. And yeah, I don't even know where he kept his bales, honestly. I don't know. I thought he had a little barn for him, but um apparently not. We'll just have to find out somewhere to put them. But we'll walk back over this way. Man, look at the corn out there. He had that planted nice and pretty. Man, it's pretty green. I wonder if he put out ammonia. I mean, or got the co-op to put out ammonia. Looks like, doesn't look like it's in terrible shape. But, yeah, knowing him, it probably wasn't decked out, with all the bells and whistles, the corn. He was very old school. And, oh, there's where he kept the bales. Well, we have an old trailer here with a bunch of junk in it for some reason. And, oh, God, these bales are no good. Oh, I can just push through them. Oh, I just saw it. I remember this. The Gleaner Combine. Wow, I remember this thing. He has not, I think it broke down years ago and he just never fixed it. Yeah, it don't even, let me look here. Let me look and see what's left of it. Oh, there's like nothing in there. It's just a chassis. Look at all the garbage. Literally just a chassis, pretty much. I remember when he used to use this thing. Yeah. He only used it for beans, though. He never got a corn header for it. He always used his deer for his corn. Then eventually the bean head he bought for that took over this thing's job. But yeah, wow, we got to call a junkyard to really get rid of a lot of this stuff here. But oh, here's his. This is probably like the newest piece of equipment on the farm. This is his Vermeer bale shredder. I wonder where you got that from. Chuck, he bought that. Didn't just do it by hand. What is a red lizard? Oh, it's an I reckon. Wow, I don't even remember this tractor. Wonder where he got this from. Probably bought this from like an auction or something. Was gonna fix it up, but yeah, that didn't happen. Let me look here. I believe looking at the map, this road leads to the north pasture, and then we have yeah, that's the north pasture. I believe there's a yeah, this is the south pasture. So this is where we can let our cattle go out to roam, I reckon. Um, but wow, a lot of meadow here. So this is where they can feed on meadow, I reckon. Look at these deer out here. Get out of here. You're lucky I ain't got my gun. Just walk out here a little bit, look around. Yeah, there's the feeding troughs from where he did put feed out here. I think he mainly just fed them on hay whenever they were out here. Because they have so much meadow out here, they really don't need like normal food. They have so much meadow. It's good to let them graze on this. But wow, lot of memories are being brought back. But this corn, man, we have corn to harvest. I think let me see. Let me look at the calendar map real quick. Corn is harvested in October, so this hopefully will be ready by then. Soybeans are the same, so maybe they'll be ready by then and we can get a little harvest in this year. But we do have to look into the parsnips. I kind of want to drive down to the pasture down there and make sure it's still in tip-top shape. Need to get us like an ATV, I reckon, or something. Because he never did one, never had one. He always believed in either walking or using the old pickup truck, I reckon. I wonder, I think the keys to this pickup is still on the key ring. Let's look here though. Oh yeah, this is definitely them. Let me see. I wonder if he left anything behind the seat. No, of course not. Let the window down. So nice day out. Get her crunk up. Lift your crank. Of course she'll crank. This old Ford, this thing is a beaut. Oh yeah. Only thing I would have said is he should have made it a two-tone and had cream. Had like a cream color to break up the blue. But oh wow, this thing is awesome. Still has his old CB radio in here. Let's see, let's go down to the pasture. So it's gonna be down this way. We'll head down to the pasture real quick and oh, a little jerk in the engine. Let's see. Wow, look how much corn he has planted. That is, I did not know he had this much stuff planted out here. Oh, my top speed can only go up to like 20. Which ain't a bad thing. It's about what I was going to limit it at. Very nice, though. Look at all this corn. It's very, like, atmospheric out here, I'll say. I will say that. It is very atmospheric. Like, oh, yeah, there's the pasture. There's, like, the feed and stuff. Got a nice pond out there, too. Wow, we'll have to go out there and see about fishing. Man, this place is beautiful. Beautiful farm out here. Yep, we can come down this way. I think, do we own anything down this way? Nope. This used to be owned by my granddad, but not no more. I think the road might still be, but all these fields up here, like this field up to the right, he no longer owned. I don't think he owned this pond still, but wow, I don't think the owner of mine is just riding around a little bit looking. A lot out here though that I would like to eventually rebuy. We could probably repurchase it. Look at this. Wow. We'll turn around right here. Look at how beauty. Look at this beauty. We're hauling tail, boys. Woo! My goodness. Oh, Lord. I drifted it. The old truck, man, it likes to be drifted. Wow. So I think our first goal is definitely going to be we're gonna try to do something with that parsnip field. Oh wow. Look at this though. But yeah, the whole point of this farm is going to be like a farm revival type series. I feel like it'd be a cool little fun idea. Probably won't do no field work today, but I do believe that why is it doing that? Like this is gonna be a cool little series for us to have on the channel here. Let's see. Let's get this back to the barn. It is like jerking. Huh. Right, it's back in the barn. Alrighty. Turn her off. Man. Old truck though. There might be something wrong with the engine there, transmission one. But I guess without further ado, that's about all I have time for today. Um, this was just meant to be an intro video, so not very long. If you did enjoy and are ready to see the rest of the series, go ahead and hit that like button down below and hit the sub button and the little bell so you get notified every time I post. I try to post Mondays and Fridays. Streams might be coming on Wednesdays, though, of where I'm going to be streaming this save game. But until next time, stay happy, be safe, and peace.